Hello everyone, I'm MiMiLock, and this is my first ever Red vs. Blue episode review on this channel. Now I'm very excited to kind of jump into the world of Red vs. Blue on my channel, at least. I've been a fan ever since I finished season 13, and I've been waiting for 15 for a few months. I rewatched everything, and I watched all of season 14 that I hadn't watched already. Sorry for my stuttering. But I think I should actually review the episode, so I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing I did with my Ruby stuff. I'm gonna recap it and then give my final thoughts and just discuss what happened. So let's begin, shall we? So the episode starts off with Caboose turning a frog thing that appears to be an alarm, but turns out it's a bomb attached to the wall. So we see Sergeant Tucker standing there doing things that they shouldn't be doing, which is an immediate red flag, because Sergeant Tucker don't really bond much, except for in the second episode of season 13.
What? Another one bites the dust. Oh, yeah, and another one gone. Word. Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Oh, yeah. Ooh, we kicked your ass, bitch. Get down with your bad self.
But, whatever. The Red and Blues are kind of sneaking around, doing all their things, and there are these guys, and I guess they're gonna bomb their base. That's what they did. I gotta say, that guy in orange seems really funny. I liked his character, and I'm sad he died, because I want him to stick around. But enough of the pillow talk. Their base gets bombed. It's blown up, exploded, just so the entire base explodes. And what we see is a ship coming down with a person coming down whose armor is cobalt blue. Now that would be Church's armor in this case, but it's not. You know, if Church wasn't the Alpha, if Church wasn't Epsilon, if Church was just regular Church throughout the series, then yeah, that would be how it worked. Another thing that caught my attention is that Tucker apparently stabbed this green dude instead of just using his E-sword. Don't know why he did that with just a standard knife, but we'll see in the next episode, or later on in the season for that matter. But as I was saying, a ship comes down, and a very special person comes off of it, but it's probably not who we think it is. Like I said, dressed in cobalt blue, and this is what Church would look like if he was in Halo 5. And then Sarge shoots the orange guy that survived with a railgun. Blood explodes over Church. It's disgusting. But then, after this scene is over, Church, well, quote-unquote Church, takes off his helmet. Now, I don't know exactly what he did that for, and I don't know what's under that helmet, but it's something. And title screen. Oh boy, we're in for a ride. This is reported on the news by a reporter named Dylan Andrews, and she is basically just, she wants to know why the Red and Blues did what they did on Chorus and the 10 months since then. I mean, it's obvious they've done stuff before, because she says the Red and Blues have struck again. Would she say that if they hadn't done anything before? Probably not. So I'm just gonna assume that the Reds and Blues have a history of breaking intergalactic law. Now this next part is kind of funny because they talked about super military acronyms, and that's what I love. Basically they just made up a bunch of acronyms to make them sound all professional to get past this guard, and I wish that's how it worked in real life. And a funny thing that she said actually, that you might have missed, is that she said, we're expected in LSAT RTAA, which is RTAA, which in most cases stands for Rooster Teeth Animated Adventures. Cause you know that series. I'm sure you've seen it. Hilarious. It's just excerpts from the podcast. Certain podcasts, some are Let's Plays, some on the spot. You never know what could be animated. You know, this reporter Dylan Andrews just acts like a real reporter. They just don't know what to say about her. It's just something seems really realistic about this character. And I said that for Tai Yang as well, but come on. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking right now, but it's just, she seems realistic and I love that. But basically, she goes into this room and she's talking to a man named Carlos, and he really sounds like Andy the Bomb, who was voiced by Nathan Zoner. So it's very possible that they could have just guided Nathan to come back and voice a different character, and it's also possible that Andy the Bomb could, in fact, be back. And I guess his code name is Grumpy McBosspants or Bossy Pants. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Also, be aware that there's no script for this. I'm just playing it by ear. Don't even worry about it. But long story short, our news reporter Dylan Andrews wants to know why the Reds and Blues are being so savage. And no, I don't mean the modern term for savage. I mean the actual term for savage, because the modern term for savage in this does not make any sense. They twisted the meaning of savage, and it really upsets me, because I can never listen to the song Savages again, or I can't listen to it the same way again. He even says filthy little heathens in the song, which makes me think of stupid 21 Pilots. I mean, they're decent, but overrated. Really overrated. But as I was saying, our reporter Dylan Andrews wants to get down to the source of why the Reds and Blues are being so primitive. So she goes where Wash went to discover stuff. She goes back to Blood Gulch. Now, remembering what Wash did when he was at Blood Gulch, he met Sister, then he met Sarge. Sarge isn't there. So I'm wondering if Sister is just still gonna be there, and I'm pretty sure she is, because I'm pretty sure I saw her in the trailer. Don't know who else that would be except Sister, so I really hope that is Sister in Blood Gulch.
I'm in the next episode. Oh, Sister up next.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was one of my funniest recording sessions. I broke down and laughed for the first time in a long time.
It must have been a while since I guess you recorded Sister.
Yeah, I think I was in like one episode in season 14. Oh yeah, I was. From the guy who wrote Ready Player One, this episode. And then before that, it had been like 1 or 2 years. I pop in like once a season.
That's true.
Okay, enough about Sister. I just really think she's a really underrated character, and I want her to come back in the series eventually. Eventually, not anytime soon. But that's it for the recap. Why don't I just talk about why I like this episode? Or why I didn't like the episode. Yeah, anyway, my final thoughts and discussion. Goodbye. That wasn't a goodbye. It's just, why'd I say goodbye? So many people must have clicked off after that. I'm so stupid. But if you did stick around, here's my thoughts about the episode. Now, I saw Eruption Fang's video. I didn't see the video. I didn't watch it. I just, saw the thumbnail and it said fakes. So I was thinking, and I rewatched the trailer, and, it just seemed like that could be a possibility, and I watched this episode, and the Reds and Blues are absolute morons. Now, I don't see how they could pull off such savage acts, brutal acts, if they're no good at being soldiers, except maybe Tucker. But Tucker didn't have his E-sword, which was kind of strange. Now, I thought that was the real Caboose at first, because he turned the frog thing, and that's Caboose like to do, but I feel like Caboose would severely fuck up the plan, and that makes all the difference. And Sarge was holding a railgun, not a shotgun, so, that says something. I mean, ever since season 3, he's held a shotgun forever. I mean, maybe in Revelation he didn't have it for a second, but that's not what's important. He got it back immediately after when Griff charged the choop thingy into the wall, and I'm sorry for talking about my love of Red vs. Blue, but I can't express it enough. And also the fact that in the trailer, Tucker had the sniper rifle. Now, this isn't necessarily a sign that they're fakes. This is just kind of, he's finally gotten what he fucking deserves. I have wanted Tucker to hold that goddamn sniper rifle since season 1, and I will never let go of that hope. But, it's never gonna happen. I should just kind of give up, but I'm not going to. Ever. But my theory is not that they're fakes. I feel like it could happen, but I don't think that's the case. I guess I'm agnostic when it comes to this theory. Not in religion. I don't even know what I am as of now, but when it comes to this theory, I feel like it could be possible, but I just don't believe it's true. It could be. It very well could be. And I'm not calling it stupid or anything. I just think there's something deeper than just that. But yeah, guys, glad you enjoyed the video. You probably didn't, because it sucked, but if you did, then be sure to like the video and subscribe if you want more Red vs. Blue content. My reaction to this episode will be up by the end of today. Definitely by tomorrow. And I will see you all next week for their review of the next Red vs. Blue episode. I'll see you all very, very soon. Sayonara.
Getting cold, bleeding time for old Kentucky, Indiana, not so lucky. Vermont could use a fully clothed New Jersey. It is almost over. Pick up Delaware and Slammer. Call the Mets for Alabama. Michigan has been destroyed. Diddle that for Illinois. New Hampshire should have brought a friend. West Virginia's at her end. Colorado, Preston,